Hello everyone, my name is Pat. Welcome to my channel. Today I will be talking about all the arcs that I read in April that are coming out in May. There is a total of 4 arcs that I finished for this month. The first one is The Knopf Family by Grace Gatesham. This is a debut K-drama inspired contemporary in which a Korean teen is whisked off to Seoul to connect with her deceased father's family. Very rich family. So she discovers that her family on her father's side are chaebols. Chaebols are people who are part of a family of very rich people, essentially. And so she discovers a lot of family secrets. Mom didn't tell her anything about her family and why her mom had lied to her, saying that she didn't really have any family on her father's side, etc. I ended up rating this as 3.75. This was a lot of fun. Definitely very full of K-drama cliches that I enjoy and I love. Couldn't get much into the romance because of the vague age difference that they had. It was mentioned that she is 18. She is going to college, but it wasn't explicitly stated how old he was, but it's definitely adult. And he works for the family. He's essentially the assigned chauffeur to her. And it was mentioned that he's been working for them for years. So like, how old is he and why has he been working for them for years? Enough that he's one of their most trusted employees. And I don't know, I couldn't get into it. I couldn't see their connection. She's obviously attracted to him, and it just felt like right from the get-go there was a lot of things that she didn't really understand was happening to her, especially with her family. I felt like a lot of things that raised the red flags to me. So the different twists, essentially, like it was pretty easy to see like what was going on. It was fine. I enjoyed her getting to know this family friend that they had there from her mom's side, and she was able to, you know, get to know this person and get to know Korea through this person, because she definitely isn't really experiencing Korea through her family, because a lot of the things she experienced were controlled by the family. So it was fun. And then the next one that I finished is Stardust Thief. This one is coming out May 17th, and I rated this one a 4.75, 5 stars honestly, because this was so good. I started this one and I was like, I feel like I'm going to love this one, because I was like flying through it. I was just reading it. It was the pacing I really enjoyed. It's definitely adventure filled. There's a lot of things that the main characters are doing, and so I knew right from the beginning I was going to really like this, and I'm so glad that I was right. The writing is very transportive. The characters are very interesting, very layered, and there's compelling world and compelling magic. I loved following the characters on their journey and, you know, all these adventures that they were going through together, and you can see their relationship with each other grow, because they're not really all on the same side. There's definitely a little bit of politics involved, because the main character was hired by the king essentially to look for this relic. This has elements, or this is also inspired by 1001 Nights. There are existence of ghouls, existence of jinns. Each of them have different secrets, and you know, we are privy to those secrets, and we see just how they form a bond with each other, and I cannot wait for the next books. It was just so fun to read, and I know that I'm getting this in a box as well, a book box, so I'm so excited to see how it's going to look, because the original cover already looks really great. So I'm excited to see what the special edition will look like. The next one is Malt with You. This is also coming out May 17th. This is by Jennifer Dugan. This is described as a contemporary sapphic rom-com between two former best friends who embark on a summer road trip on an ice cream truck. And this one I rated 2 stars. I didn't get into anything with the characters. I didn't connect to the main character. I did not connect with the love interest. I couldn't really. Even the friendships that she has, it was all very surface level. Like, we couldn't really get into it much. There's a lot of breaking the fourth wall narrative that I found way too cheesy. She would like say, you must be asking, or you must be wondering why I did that, or why you think I did that. You must be thinking blah blah blah, or you must be like addressing the reader. And I'm just like, I don't like that narrative. And the non-communication, the different expectations that the main characters have lead to a lot of assumptions, which led to the entire mess that they were in. And I couldn't fully connect with any of the characters, especially the love interest. I just felt like, although yeah, it was established that they already had this connection, they were childhood friends, they had history, we didn't really get a feel for that history, so I didn't you know, connect. And so everything just felt very surface level, and I was just like, I didn't like it very much. So that's Malt with You. The next one is Beauty and Beishram. This one I rated 4.75, also 5 stars kind of. So this one is coming out in, I think this was supposed to come out May 10th, but then it was moved to May 24th because it changed from the original information that I had. This is a contemporary, gender-swapped, Beauty and the Beast inspired, enemies to lovers summer rom-com starring an Indian American teen, perfect for fans of Sanya Menon and We Broke Up. And I really enjoyed this one. This is the same thing with the Stardust Thief. Right from the beginning, I knew I had a feeling I will really like it. I'm so glad that I was right. The chemistry between the main characters was off the charts. The banter that they have, chef's kiss, and Kavya, the main character, described Ian like really perfectly, like the love interest. She described describe him as Prince Sunshine, too good for this world cinnamon roll, among other things. And this boy can, if he wants to, when he wants to, can charm the socks off any person. And I love it so much, especially when he directs that charm towards 𝐵𝐸, and 𝐵𝐸 is just like, what's going on? What's happening? Like, I don't like this, but at the same time, I'm affected by it. Especially in the beginning, it was so cute. This book had me squealing and flustered multiple times. Like, I was just like, oh my god, like squealing in my room by myself reading this book. It was so cute. But I also enjoyed that it wasn't just strictly romance. There is the element of family, you know, her being in an Indian family, and similar to a lot of Asian families, it's not just your nuclear family, but also your extended family and family friends that are essentially family to you, and the different expectations and different pressures from each part of your family. And there's also their friend group that was explored, each of their coming of age kind of as well, and it was just a great read. Characters felt so real. They didn't feel like just kind of accessories to the romance that we have with the characters. I love sisterly bonds that she had with her mom, the fact that she is described as Besharam or shameless because her and her mom usually get commissioned to do like calligraphy designs or like posters and stuff or invitations for their family for no payment, and she's always been like, okay, this is my rate, and because she's family, she's expected to do it with no payment. Expectations that they have is like women of the family, LGBTQ elements in this one as well. 𝐵𝐸 is bisexual as well, and her sister is also bisexual but prefers girls more, and she's struggling with that too, especially being the elder sister, having to be expected to, you know, meet someone and have a family but still have a career, all that, the different expectation. It was just such an amazing thing to read. It's still something that I'm so glad that I get to read now, because when I was younger, we didn't have any kind of books that were as diverse as this one that reflects a lot of the Asian experience. And even if it's like a general Asian experience or specifically like East Asian, Southeast Asian, or South Asian experience, very educational, it's a lot relatable. And so I really love this so much. And again, it's not just a romance, the characters felt fleshed out, but just the two characters and the way they are together, their own coming of age as well. And I love this one so much. So I'm so excited for this one. I'm planning on pre-ordering a physical copy because I need to own this in my hands and like show it to everybody, because I really love this one. So those are all of the arcs that I read for this month. Quite a few of them are okay. There's only one that I really wasn't a big fan of. Definitely 2 of the 4 are like one of my favorite reads of this year so far, so it's great. So next month I actually won't have a lot of arcs to read, so I might have to, I don't know, read it a little bit ahead. Let's see, because June arcs and July arcs are very small. June arcs there's only 2, July arcs there's only 2 as well. For August I have 4, so I might have to kind of maybe read one from the July one, and then for July I'll read a little bit of the August as well to kind of read them a little bit more ahead of time. But yes, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you're interested in reading any of these books, but definitely highly recommend Stardust Thief and Beauty and the Beach Ram. So that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one.